Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, welcome guys. With Build New America, we gotta talk about the new bill that Trump was talking about. He's talking about the SNAP program, and then we're gonna hear what they say.
President Donald Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill is leaving several federal agencies in question. Since the bill has become law, the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP, will soon take a major hit, impacting millions of Americans. The program provides food assistance to more than 40 million people, including and those with disabilities. Now, according to a Kiplinger report, the law cuts funding by about 20% over the next 10 years.
So the 20% that cut, how much it is, and secondly, what kind of cut they doing? Are they doing a fast food product? Because I see people use EBT to buy cigarettes. I see they cash it out, and then next thing you know, they pay for clothes, for hair, and I see that happen for my eyes. And the reason I'm wondering why they cut it, because if they cut it for a reason that you cannot cash out that money, I agree. If they cut it because you cannot buy fast food, because you cannot buy, like for example, McDonald's with it, I agree. If they cut it because just for cut it to save the economy some debt, I agree too. But if they cut it just because they are bitter, because back in the day, people won't rely on EBT. They were healthier, they were more athletic, and they exercise more. They have a nice body, less body fat. Now because of EBT, they cover almost every food. Now people become larger. They become more. They have more disease. They're not even healthy. They cannot even go up the stairs properly. They have a lot of illness issues. You see a lot of cancers too as well. So is it a good thing for population in the short run or the long run? The long run, I understand that because now you're saving life in the future. And the short run, I see that a lot of people gonna be disagree. A lot of people gonna be mad at it because they get used to that benefit every day. So basically, gonna be issue for them to maneuver, go around it, which is kind of
Friday morning on 11 Live's The Take, we did speak to Craig Gunderson, an economics professor at Baylor University in Texas. He is also the creator of Feeding America's Map the Meal Gap project. Gunderson says it could take years before we see the effects of the benefit cuts.
As you may know, in 2021, there was a large increase in SNAP benefits, which really benefited this program. These cuts could potentially be of worry, but from my perspective, is a lot of these cuts really won't either take place for a couple of years now, or just involve switching the costs from the federal government onto states. So, from my perspective,
Oh, I see. So basically, instead of the government funding that, the state has to be funded, which is easier for the federal because if the state can evaluate how many people are in need, it ease up a lot of people that's really in need because the federal doesn't have really a good idea the number. The state is their job to find out how many people need a shelter, how many people need food, how many people on the street, and so on and so forth. So if this state can have the process be faster, and also the money will be delivered quicker for those people in needs, and also we gotta see which ones qualify. I know for the Democrat Party, they probably have also included people who come illegally as well, like illegal immigrant that they because they have nothing, they probably added as on the program. I don't know, I'm just speculating. So basically they probably have a lot of money that's going to the other state that's not even that could use for the army people that's really in need, or they can use that money really for the people in need. But because of Trump proposed a law, they probably, if they qualify for 600, they probably given 300, 400, and then the 200 they probably come under the table for the people higher up. So it's a lot of confusion going on, and yeah, he says it's gonna take years for people to see the full effect. And right now, I'm agree for the few years, but the thing is, is it